What's going on, everyone? It's your girl Rebecca Ruber with Inside the Ring, and I am here with James Crunchtime Wilkins. How you feeling?
Feel great. Got the unanimous decision victory.
Yeah, so let's walk us through kind of how it felt being back in the ring since July, right?
Yeah, I fought July 9th. It felt good, but I felt like my timing was a little bit off because of the ring rust and such. But I felt good. I was happy that I got the unanimous decision and I boxed good. I got the rounds in.
How was your opponent? Did your opponent give you any kind of obstacles that you didn't expect to face?
I wouldn't say he gave me obstacles, but like I said, my timing. So there was certain things that my coaches wanted me to do that I felt uncomfortable doing because of the time. I didn't want to give him a chance to be able to counter back. So I was trying to be smart and let him wear out before I tried it.
Now, we talked about this before we started recording, but you said that you actually hear the cornerman, you hear the opponent's cornerman. Can you walk us through how it feels to be hearing outside sources? How do you tune that out?
Well, basically what I do is I'll use the good and leave out the bad. Like if I know it's going to benefit me, I'll use it. So if I hear my team, of course, I listen to everything. But sometimes I could also hear their team if I'm on that side of the ring, and I'll listen to what they say, and I'll be like, all right, cool. I know how to avoid getting hit with that shot, X, Y, and Z, and stay safe and counter back if they do try to do it.
Walk us through your fight camp leading up to this fight. The last fight that you had, you fell a little short. So did you take any lessons from that fight and implement them into this fight camp for your win tonight?
Yeah, well, the biggest lesson that I learned was I needed to be back home with my family and where I started, because I feel like this is where I get my hunger. I feel like it's where I fight my smartest. And just everything falls into place perfect. Like this camp, I had perfecting athletes. They did an amazing job with me. Outstanding. Like I love working with Paulina and the rest of her team. Commey, they're the best. So I think that's what really played the biggest part in this camp. Everything was smooth. Like even the day before weigh-ins, I had a steak.
Oof. Before weigh-ins?
The day before weigh-ins.
How do you like your steak done?
I like it with a little blood in it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what, like medium rare?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Great.
Where'd you have that steak, though? That's more important.
Right upstairs in the hotel, fresh off the stove. She cooked it for me.
Was it good? Was it worth it?
She could cook.
Yeah?
She could cook anything. I never had to say, oh, Paulina, I want this, I want that. Nah, she could cook. Like, Paulina could cook. If you don't got perfecting athletes, you're missing out. Facts.
That's a good shout out. I hope she uses that.
Facts. You're missing out.
So we did talk earlier, too, that this is the first time that you fought in Madison Square Garden. What was it like? You are from New York City. What is it like fighting in the historic Madison Square Garden tonight?
It felt amazing. I had my family, everybody, my friends, everybody that supports me. And it's just a different feeling. Like, you fight in different arenas. Like, I fought in San Antonio, big arenas, but it's like there's nothing like the mecca of boxing, like Madison Square Garden, especially this being home. It was amazing. I can't wait to do it again. God willing, I fight in March.
So you knocked down your opponent. You won by unanimous decision. This is a great way to wrap up 2021. What are your 2022 goals?
2022 goals is to stay active and make sure that I do everything I need to do to keep growing as a fighter and get these world titles.
What's one thing you took away from this fight that you look to improve on in the next?
To make sure that I stay more consistent with my jab. Because every time I did, it was working. Even knocked him down with a jab.
Yeah.
I didn't even knock him down with the hook or right hand. It was with the jab.
And he had a pretty hard head, so.
He was a good, tough fighter. He fought Olympians. He fought great fighters that couldn't drop him or hurt him. So I give myself credit for that. But I give myself like maybe a C or a D. Like I don't think
you're hard on yourself.
Yeah, I could have definitely looked so much better, but it's part of growth. It's part of boxing. So I take it, and I'm thankful for my victory and the opportunity that Top Rank gave me, and I just can't wait to keep growing with them.
Amazing. And if you have anyone you want to shout out your social medias. This is the time to do it.
Shout out to my team, Gary Starks, Andre, like I said, Paulina. She's the best.
Paulina.
Perfecting athletes. And you can just follow me on all social medias, Real Crunchtime.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations.